Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed tonight. It's the home opener for 2017 between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt,
one sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Jed Lowry now. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Springer has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Laid off as it caught the inside corner, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Tony.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here's George Springer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So digging in now, Evan Gattis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. Runner back safely. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. This is line to left. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defense. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Matt Olson.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now in the box, Justin Turner. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Batting eighth.
Standing in, Kurt Castle. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead. 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Max Stassi. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Kemp. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
To 2-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous look.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. At the plate, Austin Meadows, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Austin Meadows.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder
Trying to pick
9.
things up where we left off. Ramon Lanier. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Springer.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1-1. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Lowry showing off the range. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A base hit in his first trip.
Right fielder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So striding in, Matt Olson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there. Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Digging in, Marcus Semien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, no balls and a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains. Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tag, and he is out at second. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Full count, 3-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number two. Digging in, Max Stassi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Too high, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Standing in, Justin Turner. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Third baseman, Justin
And
Turner.
here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Count 1 and 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now,
The
Kurt
catcher, number
Castle.
41.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castle.
Swing and a liner, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa has got it, and the side is stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Fielder, Tony Kemp.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. In there, a base hit. Digging in once again, George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Evan Gattis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Lanier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 40, Ryan Butcher.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ramon Lanier. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Jed Lowry.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Lou Trevino is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And now a pitch on the way. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
3-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olsen in foul ground, and the inning is over. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Piscotty.
On the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Up next for
digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Marcus Semien is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now the double steal is on here. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here but hangs on for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Next for Oakland.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Castle. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Soft liner to the left side. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side. So stepping in, Max
Leading up for the
Stassi.
Astros. Catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Stassi.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. Around first, he's digging for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. So striding forward now, Tony Kemp. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Line drive to left. Meadows has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Fernando Rodney takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Fernando Rodney.
And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box. Well, that's a good...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. For Altuve, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. That misses. 2-0. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Meadows over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Rodney's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Semien onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Ramon Lanier. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Jed
Lowry is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. To short, hit hard. Correa is right there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Liner toward right center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. Colin McHugh enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For Yelich, he picks up double number 2 on the year. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Ready for another shot now.
For the Astros. Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Yelich on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jerry Familia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Meadows. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered. At the plate, Matt Olson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Roberto Ozuna. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Marcus Semien goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here.